Hi guys, I hope this video meets you in a good mood. So we are going to start where we stopped last night. So we are going to the app called Canva. We'll go to the app called Canva. So we are in the app. So guys, we are in Canva right now. So like I said, we are designing the poster I sent to you guys tonight. So the poster we are going to design it from scratch. When we say scratch, something you design for yourself from background to the end. So now, first of all, you click on this plus tools that is there. That means create new design. You click on the create new design. You click on create new design. When you click on create new design, you will now go to, you search for posters. First of all, you search for posters there. You search for posters. So the posters we are going to be using is poster portrait A2. That's the poster we are going to use this poster like I said earlier. So first of all, we are in the poster. Don't forget like I said yesterday, this surface you are seeing is called canvas. Don't forget, this place is called canvas. So you are going to click out. So if you want to click out this white place, this empty place, you click it. That's where you click. So that means where you click out. So now what we are going to do is, the next thing is to set a background, which is this we've done. So what we are going to do now is to change the color of the background to somehow gray, because this one is transparent white. So you change it to somehow gray. I think this one is okay. So the next thing for us to do now is to get some shape. So you click out like this. You go to your element. This element right here, you search for square. You go to your element, you search for square. This is a square right here, this black square. You click on the square, you click on it. When you click on it, you change the color. This is the color right here. You click on the color, you change the color to 0044 C #044 CC. So that's the color we are going to be using. So we are going to be using this color. This one is 0033C. So we are going to be using 0033C. So that's the color we are going to be using. Then you will now click out. When you click out, the next thing is for you to drag the shape down. You drag the shape down here. When you drag it down, you will see by your right, you will see corners. You see these corners is one of the most powerful tools. Just click on the tool, then you adjust the shape to normal 4 square. Then when you adjust the shape to normal 4 square, then you click out. You will now drag the shape. You see this round arrow. You drag the round arrow for some size of the shape you want to use. So you drag it down. You drag it, and what you will now drag it down, and there is a tool you can use to drag it down here, which is node. Just use node like this. Drag it, press it down. I don't want it like this, so you press it down, and I think it's okay like this. So the next thing for you is to click on it again. You see a tool in the middle on top of it, so that's duplicate. in the middle of some tools there, just click it. That means you duplicated it. So just take it like this, take it inside here, take it inside here, take it inside. When you take it inside, I think it's okay like that. So the next step for us is to use corners. The next step for us is to use corners. This corner, you click on corners for us to reshape it. You click on corners, then you reshape it. Then you reshape it. When using corners, you reshape it. So you reshape anything with corners. You reshape anything with corners. So you click on it, shape it. After you reshape it, you drag it outside like this. Drag it outside. Once you drag it outside, you leave it like this. Leave it like this. So the next thing for us is to duplicate it again. Then you bring it down. You bring it down. When you bring it down, you leave it like this. Then you click out. Then you now click on it to go to corners. When you go to corners, you will click on this size. You click on the size. When you click on the size, you click out. Once you click out, you will now click back on the shape. You guys click back on the shape. Then you go to node. You bring it up like this. You reduce size. You set it to dress everything just in a good way. I think it's okay like this. So once you do that, the next step is to create a logo as it is in the flyer. So you create a logo. So you click out like this. You go to your gallery. This is the gallery right here. You click on the gallery. Once you click on the gallery, you will see your logo you want to use. So me, I'm using this logo right here. You click on the logo, add to page. Then you bring it up here. You reduce it to the smaller size. You reduce it. Then you go to node. You use node and adjust it. You bring it. Use node and adjust it. So that's that. So the next step is for you to give it a test, which you go to test that is here. You see the test that is here. You see this test. You click on test. So click on test. If any first test in graphic design or in Word is called heading. It's called heading. So you are going to add a heading because that first test we are using. So you click on add to heading. So you click on add the heading. So the heading is cyber. The heading is cyber priest. So you give it a color. You give it any color you like. So you are giving it. You select it all. And you give it a color, any color you like. You give it. So that's that. So the next step is to reduce the font. You reduce the size of the font. Then you reduce the size of the font like this. You reduce the size. So as you can see, me, I'm writing my own cyber priest straight while they write their own. One 1 inch. Like I said last guy is 1 inch. So you click on it. Then you press start. So you leave it like that. So the next thing is to change the font to the normal font you want to use. That's the next thing, to change the font to the normal fonts you want to use. So now we are going to be using Monstrand. So you go to your font, you look for Monstrand or bold sans serif. So you go to your font. Once you go to your font, you look for monstrans or sans serif. Once you go to your font, you look for monstrans. You can see monstrans or bold sans serif. So I'm using monstrans, so because it's bold. Then you will now click out. Once you click out, you will drag it to where it's supposed to be. Then you drag it like this. You drag it here. I think it's okay like that. So you drag it. Once you drag it, you bold it. It's in the bold. Okay, it's bold already. So the next thing for us is to write, and is to put a text that says let's create imagination. So the next thing for you is to click out, add another text. That's add a subheading. So you click on subheading. Once you click on subheading, you type let's create a new let's create your imagination. So you will leave that imagination first. You will edit. Let's leave it like this. You change the font. The next thing for you is to change the font. You have to change the font. Yes, that's the first thing you have to do. You have to change the font. The next you have to do is to change the font. So you go to the font. You go to the font. Any font you want to use. So now let me say I will use Benero Semis So just manage my English because this is not English. This is Romance language. So I'm using this font. So you will see where they bring change all. So don't click on that change all. That change all means you want to change every of your graphic design to the font you choose now. So you now drag the text. Once you drag the text, you reduce this font size. You reduce the font size. I think this one is too small. You reduce it like this. Once you reduce the font size like this, you will click out. You will go to your element again. Once again, you choose square shape. You bring it like this. Do like this. You choose it. Then you take it here. Then you double tap to add the text, which is imagination. So you select all the imagination. So once you select all the imagination, so you will bold it, give it a text. Maybe let's say copper beating. Let's give it a copper beating. So you will give it a copper beating, which is this one. So you click out, then you reduce the shape. I think the imagination is too small. The font is too small. So you increase the font. As you can see, it's in 29 pixels. So you increase the font. I think it's looks like this. So you reduce the shape. It's okay. So the next thing is to create another text. That is creative graphic design service. So that's add a subheading. So you click on the subheading, then you write creative first. Then you go to your font. You look for Amsterdam. You look for Amsterdam font. Then I'm using this font. So don't click on this change all. So I'm using Amsterdam font. So you click out. You will now bring the creative text here like this. You bring the creative stuff like this. It's okay. So the next thing for you to do is click on test. Then once you click on test, you will now click on add a sub heading. Once you click on sub heading, the next thing for you is to write graphics enter. You click on your enter button, then design, then click on your enter, then service, then you change the font. Let's say maybe Benero. Change it to Benero. Change the font to any font you wish. You select everything and change the font to the one you wish. So you pick out like this. Then once you click out, you will now bring you click out like this. You bring the text here. So once you bring the text here, you will now once you bring the text here, the next thing for you is to get the list of the rest of the so you will now list the logo, event, club, and the rest. You list it. So what you are going to do is to go to your element once again, pick your shape, that's square shape, then you bring it here, you reduce and you expand it. I think it's okay like this. Then you will now drag it up. Like this. It's okay. So the next thing for you is to change the color to white. Then you now click this style. This style is the outline of be it text or shape. So you click on the style, you click on this, so you see the line. So you can even bold it. You want it like this, you like this or like this, but I think like this is okay. So the next thing for you is to click out, then you duplicate everything. You duplicate it, you put here, or you see the tools on top. If you cannot come to more, you click on the second tools on it, which is duplicate. You click it. In our list is 5, so you click it 4 times since we have 1 left. So you drag it one by one outside. You drag it one by one. If you are using system, this will be more faster. So, but we are not using system, just with your smartphone. So the next thing is to dress it well. And bring this one like this, then bring this one like this. So you can see that the design is not, as you can see that the shape are not in line with other. So you will dress it, dress everything with node. You can see we use this node to dress everything, be it word or shape. As you can see, you'll be seeing some line telling you is in the same, they are in the same line. So you will now use your node to straighten everything. So after duplicating the shapes, then you double click like this on every shape that is there. So you have to change the color because the background is white, so that you can see the text. So you click on any color, but don't click on white or any transparent color. Just click on old or tinted color. So the text is logo design. So you bold it, you go to your font, let's say we want to give it league pattern. I don't think this league pattern is good, so you look for any font you want. That's it. You can use any font you like, any font you want to use, you can use it. So the next one is event flyers. You double click. Once you double click, you change the color. First of all, change the color, you click out, then you will now write event flyers. So you go to your font, you pick the font Brick Sans. If you want to use Brick Sans, because that's the font I use, so Brick Sans is the font I use. So the next one is, you click on the next one, double click on it, then you write club flyers. As you can see, I've not changed the color, that's why I'm not seeing any, so I will have to change the color. You have to select it first, so you give it a color. So you will change the font. There's a difference between font and font size. You see that font is just the heading or the things, or the things you want to give your words. That's font. Why font size is the size and the number you want to give the text. So the next one is music art. So you click out, you click on the next shape, then you double tap it. Once you double tap it, first of all, change the color. Once you change the color, you cancel it, then you write music art center. Then music art cover. It's not music art, it's music art cover. Then you go to your font, you change the font to the font we use, that's Big Sans. So you click out, then you go to the last one, which says social. Change the color font, which is social media and account management. So that's it. So then you go to the font, you use, and the font you use to start this list, that's what you should use and end it. Don't use any other font. So be creative, and you should have brain up there. So use I used to funny sometimes, so I just don't mind me. So the next thing is to bring some logos. For the next thing is to bring the logo for your number and for your website before the picture. So you can do anyhow you want. Maybe you want to insert the picture before your logo anyhow you want, but me, I'm doing this one right now. So I'm inserting the logo let me create the text first. So you click on add a subheading. Then you write your email. You write your phone number, rather. You write your phone number, then you click out. Once you click out, click on the phone number back, then you drag it down. drag it down like this. Once you drag it down, you reduce the size, which is font size. Click on font size, you reduce the size like this, then you click out, then you drag it back, you drag it like this for some space. The next thing is your email, and you can also call it Gmail. It's the same thing, but in some cases Gmail is different from email. So your Gmail, then you go to text, you write your Gmail or any website. If you don't have Gmail, or if you don't have Gmail, I don't know what you are doing on net. So unless you don't have phone, so you have to reduce the font size. Reduce the font size, then you bring it down. I think it's, so you bring it, you adjust it back because of our picture that is coming. So the next thing for you is to insert the logo, as you can see in the first flyer I sent to you. So the first thing, you are going to click out first, then go to your gallery that is there. This is your gallery, then you click on your gallery. Once you click on your gallery, it will take you to your picture, your gallery, or your font. Then you click on any first logo you want to pick. Then I'm picking call first, then you click on add to page, not add as new page, but add to page. Then click on add to page. Click on add page. Once you click on add to page, you bring down, reduce it like this. Reduce it. Then once you reduce it, there is a tools that we call node. You go to the last part of the tools. Once you click on the logo, so you will now drag the logo down with your node, then you dress it to where you want to put it. Then you dress it like this. I think it's okay like this. So the next thing for you is to click out and click back on the logo for transparency. This transparency is working for, maybe you want the logo or the text to be transparent, to be light, just like this. So I just want the background to be transparent, just more, so the background will rhyme with the background, and the background of the logo will rhyme with the normal background we are using. So the next thing is to click out and go to your gallery again for the Gmail. Then you click on the logo you want to insert, then you click on add to page. Once you click on add to page, so this is the logo. So once you click on add to page, you will reduce the size. Very well, but not too small. Then you bring it down. As you can see, the thing is stressing me, like I hate stress in my life. So you go to node, just use node and drag it down with your node. Just drag it down with your node. As you can see, the thing is still blocking our stuff. So you drag it down very well. Very well. So the next thing for us now is to insert picture, be it your picture or your cartoon or anyone you can use. But this is the picture I normally use for my design once it comes to my flyer. So you click out, you go to your gallery, you click on the picture you want to use. You can use this, you can use any of this if you have, but I will send all these resources for you guys so that you use and curate yours. So I will click on this picture that I want to use, then add to page. So this is the picture, and I will bring it down like this. As you can see, the picture is facing right, but me, I want it to face the flyer. I want it to face the left. So you will go to flip, the flip. You look for flip. You have to click the picture first too. So you click the flip. Once you click the flip, this is the flip right here. So you click the flip, then you see flip horizontal and flip vertical. As you can see flip vertical, that means upside down and anyhow down. So the flip horizontal, you click it, it will go right or left. So we are doing left. So we will adjust the picture. You adjust the picture like this. Once you adjust the picture, as you can see, the picture is covering our designs, our shapes. So what you do is just to go to your positions. You see this position right here, you see this position, click on position. You see this to back, you send the picture to back. So you click on to back, as you can see. So once you've done this one, you will now adjust your picture. You adjust this very well. You adjust it, so we are good to go. So thank you. That's the end of today's class. So stay attentive and hear this video and listen to this video rather. So kindly subscribe to our channel, Cyber Priest Junior. So the next video will drop any time from now. So the next class and the time will be communicated shortly. So guys, stay tuned and listen, watch this video and learn from it. Thank you. You've come to the end of today's class. Bye.
Unlock your inner artist. Learn mobile graphic design and create stunning visuals all on your phone. Cypriest JNR presents the ultimate mobile graphic design class. Sign up now